I'm about 10 miles away from my house right now. And I haven't been up here since January. I came out here first part of January and made a lean-to shelter. And my plan was I was going to make a shelter one day and then come out the next day and sleep in it. But that first night at home, we had a blizzard for a couple days. Never made it back out. And I think last month, March, first part of March, I wanted to come out and see what was left of my shelter. But there was so much snow and it was snowing. I just drove and drove and drove until I just stopped. I couldn't go any further, so I haven't been out there since then. So let's go check it out and see what's left of the structure. That day I came out here, I walked all the way down there, all the way down, all the way up and around, all the way around, down a hill, till I found the perfect spot. It turns out it's just right there. See, there's my truck. And here's where the shelter is. Hopefully it's still standing. As you can see, the snow's pretty deep. That's up to my knee almost. Good thing I only weigh 100 pounds, huh? It's like something else has been walking through here too. Well, I can see it. Wow, I'm surprised it's even still standing. There was a lot of snow out here. Huh. It's like I never even left. Yeah, there was a lot more snow out here that day. Wow, turned out pretty good. There's a little bit of water in there, it looks like, but I wasn't quite finished with it. I was gonna come out and make a raised bed. I had all these little thatching boughs. I cut off these branches and I was gonna pile them over here, use them for my raised bed, but wow, this is pretty neat. I've never been out here without snow. That little grove of trees up there, that's where I got most of my boughs. I walked a lot around here. So looks like there's still quite a bit of snow, but I'm really glad to see that it was still standing. I put this big piece of bark back here too, just to cut the breeze out from where I'm laying. And there's still a few light spots in there I can see, but I was gonna come out the next day and finish it, put a bed in there. And I did have a stick over here somewhere to mark where the fire was gonna be. But yeah, I might as well get a fire going. Oh yeah, another thing too. The reason why I came out here is because I got a new knife and I wanted to try it out. It is a Ka-Bar MK1. Haven't got to use it yet. I've had my eye on it for a few months now at this Army surplus store down in the city, and never looked at it, just saw it there in the case. So finally last week I asked if I could see it, and I looked at it, and I never seen a Ka-Bar in real life. And I always thought they were big choppy knives, but did some research on it, and it seems like everyone that has one of these likes it. I like the feel of it. It's a small little tactical knife, but I think it'll do the job pretty good. So I wanted to come do some tests. So I think what I'm gonna do is get a fire going. I'm gonna use this with my fire steel and get some noodles on, some tea. Warm up a little bit, even though it's not cold. It's actually really nice, about 40 degrees I bet. And probably make a bow drill set. I mean, I have a bow already, right there. But I'm gonna get everything else ready and see how that goes. Alright, let's get started. Well, I already got set up already for my bow drill set. Got some wood gathered. Let's get this party started. Almost rusty, I guess. There we go. Birch bark going on. Ouch. Some little twigs going on. Yeah, it's good to get out. I'm really glad today's a nice day because it's been pretty bad lately. And I'm actually pretty pleased with today's weather. It's actually quite perfect. I have a thermometer in my pack. I'm not sure what temperature is, but I bet it's between 40 and 50. And I'm pretty high up too. I'm probably about 1,200 feet or so. My town where I live is 938 feet elevation. And it's already almost spring down there. So it's about that time of year to get out more, I think. I'm looking forward to it. Big plans for this summer. Okay, well, I'll get this raging and get the food on. And we'll start the bow drill. Well, I've got the grub going on. Noodles and tea. That's what I usually eat, I guess. It's easy. Okay, I got the spindle made. I think it's gonna turn out pretty good there. Oh man. I want a little bit thinner than that. I can just get perfect. You know what? That might work. I don't need a whole big piece. Just yeah, I think it'll work. I could probably use that very, very edge right there. Well, I'm pleased to announce that the noodles and the tea are pretty much done. And I got the spindle and the fireboard there warming up at the fire. So open. See, you can't even. I don't know what kind of wood this is. It's pretty hard. It's working. That's a good sign, huh? Ow. The spindle was burning my hand. Well, did what I could. I had to make a new hole for my fireboard because the end split. And my spindle got really short too, just from trimming it and getting everything right. So I think hopefully this will work. Oh man, I forgot how hard this is. If it doesn't work right away, it's quite the workout. I'll tell you, that's for sure. Okay, let's give this a shot. That's usually how it works for me. The spindle goes flying and then I've done it right. Ouch! You get the picture, right? Doesn't work this time. I'm gonna throw all these pieces, except my bow, into that water over there. I've already made up my mind. do something. Well, I guess that's just how it goes, huh? Well, anyway, thanks for watching, and overall I am happy with this knife, and I thought about throwing this in the water too, but nah. It wasn't the knife's fault, it was mine. One more sip of cold tea with ashes in it, and I bid you farewell. Thanks for watching. Ugh.